The Super Mario Bros. Movie recently reached over $1 billion, so I'm going to rank all 5 COVID-era billion-dollar grossing films from the worst to the best. Hi, my name is Nathan and I talk about a bunch of movies on this channel, and if you're new here, down below in the comment section, share your ranking of all the COVID-era billion-dollar grossing films from the worst to the best. Click that like button, be sure to subscribe, and it really does help a lot. Over on my channel, I have more content like this. Check those out when this video is over. With that said, let's just get started with the ranking. Coming in last place, Jurassic World Dominion. This is the conclusion to the Jurassic Park franchise, and I enjoy it. It's good enough, but it's an okay good enough. It's not this positive, it is this positive. And I just find that as sort of a disappointing conclusion to the franchise. Now, of course, it's fun to see the Jurassic Park cast, Alan Grant, Ellie Sattler, along with the new Jurassic World cast, and Owen Grady and everybody. And it's fun to see those people. It's fun to see dinosaurs all around the world. But it plays much more like a spy movie in the wrong franchise. The Jurassic World franchise has all these ideas about when dinosaurs come back to life. And here, it's much more of an espionage spy movie.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
And so, while it's fun, I won't consider it a satisfying end to the franchise, and so it pretty much easily comes in last. Number 4, Avatar: The Way of Water. This is a truly cinematic experience that has great visuals and CGI, but as time passes, I feel like I like it less than a bunch of other people, and I also feel like it's one of the most overrated movies to me.
What did he say?
Now, it's well crafted, it draws out big emotions, and it's massive in scale. I would say it's a lot better than the first Avatar, but something that just hurts this movie for me is that it meanders in the middle hour. When you have a 3-hour movie, this middle hour just meanders a lot, where you have them dealing with bullies. Also, I felt like Jake and Neytiri were sidelined. The lead was given to their younger son. Now, granted, the finale is pretty phenomenal. Of course, it has great visuals. Of course, James Cameron makes such immersive experiences. I enjoy this movie, just not as much as a bunch of you do. Number 3, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, an accurate translation of Mario that I just had a lot of fun with. And it's, of course, set in a fun world and a fun setting, populated by a bunch of great characters. It has clever Nintendo Easter eggs all throughout its runtime that you could just look at something and go, hey, that is clever what they just did there. And to the extent, it tells an underdog's hero's journey with Mario, and I think it works as doing that. Now, I think the movie was hurt because it did have Illuminationisms aside from the Nintendos that it does. So it has a bunch of pop music, a bunch of lowbrow humor as well. And Bowser's plot is pretty gross if you're old enough to understand the implications of what it could mean. And I think the movie just needed to be longer because it rushes through its plot a lot. But I still enjoy this movie a lot. Our runner-up, Spider-Man No Way Home. Truly a crowd pleaser of a film where you just love seeing all 3 Spider-Men come together in the big screen.
Wait. I love you guys.
It's such a crowd pleaser. In the theater I was in, everybody was cheering, but I also always feel like some elements are confusing. The setup, the resolution in particular. And while it does draw out such big emotions by the end of it, when Peter Parker realizes that he must have everybody's memory erased of him, it's just so heartbreaking. But also, for some reason, it just absolutely makes no sense to me, because all the other multiverse people in the sky come from different universes and you see Rhino up there and stuff, people who don't know Peter Parker as Spider-Man. And then he just wipes his memory and they all disappear. That's always been confusing to me. Doesn't change the fact that it's very enjoyable because the high highs definitely outweigh the low lows. And so I thoroughly enjoyed this movie and I love watching it every time I do. But of course, coming in first place is Top Gun Maverick. What a great legacy sequel to an 80s film that we have ever gotten. While it captures all the energy of the first film, it also manages to be more potent and more emotional than the first Top Gun. There are actual characters you care about. When the first film had iconic characters, Maverick, Goose, you remember in this movie, you remember Hangman, Rooster, all these other great, fun side characters that you actually care about. The jet action sequences are some of the best jet action sequences we've ever gotten that jet action sequenced the first Top Gun, which already had some of the best jet action sequences we ever gotten. Tom Cruise dedicated himself to entertaining the audience in this film, and he just went for it. The cast actually learned how to fly planes in order to entertain the audience, and Maverick's journey is emotional from beginning to end. This was what I listed down as the best movie of 2022, and I still stand by that.
He's the best. I love it.
So it, of course, is my favorite billion-dollar grossing film in the COVID era. There you have it. That's my ranking. Down below in the comment section, share your ranking over on my channel. I have more content like this. Check those out right now. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to the end. I will see you in the next one.